What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. We are we're doing Cuatro Colinas. This is part 3, and the game warden Alejandra has asked us to do a little bit of investigative work into a farmer who's had his property damaged. It's been vandalized in some way. So we're gonna go check it out and try to figure out what's going on with this particular reserve, because there's some strange things afoot. We've had a goat that was mutilated but not eaten, and we've had these strange wolf attacks, and now we've got farmers who are having issues with their property being vandalized. So with that, let's continue on and see what happens next.
That tractor is definitely out of action. On the plus side, Armando doesn't store anything valuable in there. The footprint should be nearby. Be careful. We don't know who left these footprints and what they're capable of. Armando is an old man, so it's for the best that he didn't go trying to track them down. Hopefully you won't encounter any trouble. I don't know if we're going to find anything, but I'll admit, I'm curious about what's happened here. They end once they get back to the road, but look! There's tire tracks here. The tracks were left by something heavy. Take a picture with the footprints and tire tracks inside it and send it to me. Santiago also happened to mention that she has been chatting with some of the other farmers. It would appear that news of Armando's tractor and Manuel's lost goat have spread, and it's making them nervous. Of course, these two incidents are very different, but it's putting the farmers on edge. Things like this didn't happen when my parents were in charge. I just need to make it clear that we are taking care of things still. One farmer has taken to planting old hunting traps. I don't know if they're hoping to catch a wolf or a vandal, but either way, I want you to remove these traps from my reserve. They are an old design, extremely dangerous, and have a tendency to injure but not cleanly kill the animal that wanders into them. If a person were to somehow be caught in one, I hate to even consider it. Santiago told me that the farmer who placed the traps has gone on vacation with his family. He's shaken. He had apparently spotted something running along the back of his fields at dusk, just as he was about to go home. I can understand his anxiety. Nobody is more concerned about the problems we're all facing than I am, but I wish they'd come to me. Santiago has been a real help, keeping me in the loop about what's going on amongst the farmers, but I fear that she is losing confidence as well. She takes my calls, but I rarely see her anymore. I am just glad that we see eye to eye about these dangerous traps. You've still got all your fingers attached, yes? Good. Wait. Did you hear that? Are you all right? Is it dead?
Alright, so this is the first super rare fur variety that you can get for the missions here in Cuatro Colinas. This is the only mission or the only time you can get the Phantasma fur type on any map. So make sure you get this guy and make sure your shot is clean so you get the diamond.
Alma and Arturo, a wonderful couple from a nearby village, have asked me to be present at their wedding. As you know, things are extremely hectic at the moment, but I'm considering taking the day off to attend. Arturo makes beautiful furniture and has refurbished some antique pieces for my family over the years. He's even let us use his workshop to make custom frames for our hunting trophies. I'd like to repay them, so you and I are going to acquire a fitting centerpiece for their dinner table. For this centerpiece, I need a wild boar, and I am confident that you got an eye for an impressive specimen. If circumstances were different, I'd be doing the hunting myself. I haven't hunted wild boars since I returned to the reserve. Of course, this is where it helps to have you as my trusted confidant. Since you started working here, I have been able to start gathering momentum. There's still so many problems to take care of, but I feel like I can start handling them now. Dealing with Vista España, convincing the neighbors that we have their best interests at heart. Even the simple things like basic maintenance around the reserve. You were hired as a hunter, but you've also had to solve some unorthodox problems. I appreciate the extra effort you've put in. And you've been a true friend to me during a difficult time. It means a great deal.
Alright guys, so I just realized now in the editing process of this video that I didn't quite complete the mission that we're currently on, which is to harvest a boar for this party. And instead what I did in real time is I said, okay, screw it, let's put our trophy up. And that's where I decided to end the video. So that's what we're gonna do. So we now have our second diamond, and you're gonna see this again in the final video of this of the Cuatro Colinas series, where I put I just do a showcase of the diamonds. But here you just see that I'm just putting it up, trying to figure out what I want to do, and I realized that this stand is really, really large for just one wolf. But I mean, it's kind of cool. We go through the different poses that you can have for the wolf. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm just gonna cut a lot of this and go straight to the final, well, maybe not. So there's something that you can do that I didn't realize that you can do. And so you see how the wolf is facing the door, or to the left? I didn't realize you can change the pose to the right. So I did, and I was like, all right, that's cool. I like that. So now I'm just kind of trying to figure out what pose I like. I'm not a fan of these like super aggressive poses, but I love the howling. I love this pose. So I'm just trying to figure out, do I want the sitting or the standing pose? And I actually really kind of like that. But I want to see what else they've got. I actually kind of like that one too, but it looks too much like a domesticated dog. But he does look good. Yeah, I'm very indecisive when it comes to the pose for the wolf. And so here I'm like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave it like that. I end up changing it later on. But there you can see it. The trophy rating, the fur type, all that good stuff. You know, it's okay. It's not bad. But anyways, let's move this along, shall we? Right, so I just kind of decorated some more of the trophy lodge a little bit, at least in the immediate areas. Outside of that, there's nothing else to show in this video, so I'm going to end it here. If you like the video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.